Welcome back. Now, we spoke about her brilliant performance earlier in the show, and what a thrill to welcome now from Paris, 1500 metre Olympic silver medalist Jess Hull. Yes! So good. Congratulations. We'll get to the race in a sec. Let's just go with the important bits first and foremost. You've just enjoyed the closing ceremony, obviously hanging with Tom Cruise, getting kicked off the stage with the other athletes. How's the past few days been for you?
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. I don't think I realised kind of what it was going to mean after kind of finishing the race on Saturday night. It's been pretty non-stop, but it's such a special time, and it's been really cool to kind of celebrate with the Australians and everyone back home in a different kind of way, and then have my family here in Paris. So yeah, it's been a crazy 3 days, but I've had a lot of fun with it.
And well, you get to continue having fun with it because you celebrate by going to London. I think you're going to see Taylor Swift at Wembley.
Yeah, I am on Thursday night. So, yeah, that's going to be a nice little thing to kind of enjoy, and then get back into it and think about a few more races maybe to come towards the end of the month.
What about the medal, Jess? I mean, just to kick off with a very, very quick one, where is it? Because I'm sure you haven't been asked that 8,300 times in the last 2 days.
Yeah, I have it right here. So yeah, this is my silver. She's beautiful, and yeah, I haven't really taken it off too much, except for just like obviously to go to sleep. But it's pretty cool, and I feel like I'm really happy with it, and it's been pretty cool to kind of see all the people that have taken part with my journey here to have had a chance to put it on. So yeah, no, that was pretty cool to see. My main training partner got a photo with it on, and yeah, it's just as much theirs as it is mine.
Nice to hear it's a she too, after the success of all of the girls. Just on the race specifically, you and your dad worked really hard on your finishes over the last few months, and that was what it really came down to a couple of days ago, wasn't it? What did you actually change? And I guess, was there a moment leading up to the games potentially where you thought, what have I done here? I've left my run too late.
Yeah, I think I really had to work on the bottom end of my running. Like my fitness and my endurance is really good, and it has been for a long time now. But just like that speed and that change of gears is what wins races. So we just had to really strip back and have some sessions where we just focused on sprinting. And it was such a strange thing to me to go down to the track and do like a session that was maybe 1 to 1.5K in volume, but just extremely intense. Compared to like when I'm normally doing specific training, I probably do about 6K of intervals. So I kind of had those kind of days once every 10 days where I would just go down and I would sprint as hard as I could. And it was the hardest session I do in my training book. But it's definitely paid off, and it's sort of just like translating to the races is the cool thing, where just that acceleration has gotten so much better. Like I even noticed in the heats and the semis when small moves were made, it wasn't like as zapping me as much as it used to. I was just like, all right, I could cover them way better. And it all adds up when you get to the final if you've been able to go through the rounds without wasting as much energy. And I definitely think that the speed work and the change of pace stuff that we've done has really prepared me and gave me a shot to get to the finishing straight and have a chance to come away with a medal versus back in Glasgow in March at the World Indoor Champs. I watched the medals run away from me with 200 to go, and I was like, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah. Just in the lead up, you broke the 2 kilometre world record. How incredible, a world record, but how much confidence did you take from that into the Olympic Games?
Yeah, I think that 2K in Monaco was like physically, like everything adds up in training, and you kind of know, okay, yeah, I can run 5:19. But mentally, to deal with like a little bit of pressure that night, to be the one to chase the lights, and even just a bit of hype all week leading into it of like, oh, she's going for a world record in a 2K. It was such a new experience to me. So I think the like physiological side of it was like, okay, yeah, I can do this. But the mental side and the jump that I needed, like that experience of the kind of that week in Monaco and then including the race was so important coming to Paris this week with a little bit of pressure and just knowing how to handle it. And it's definitely paid off having to go through all of that about 3 weeks ago.
Jess, before the race, your mum used an amazing motivational device that had our whole household in floods of tears. Really beautiful. Could you share that with us again, please?
Yeah, she just sort of texted me the morning of my race with this photo and just sort of said, just like, remember, like, do it for this little girl tonight, and like all her dreams are coming true. And I was just like, oh, because the emotions are heightened on race day, and it definitely, like, it made me tear up, and I had to just like have a quick glimpse at it and put it away, and it took me a few hours to even get a reply back to her, because I was like, oh, I don't want to like get like emotional on race day. I've got a big night ahead. And then yeah, I was just able to, once I kind of was like pretty ready and feeling like I was composed, I was able to just send back to her like, I'm ready, and a couple of love hearts, and yeah, head to the track and just know that yeah, this little girl would be pretty proud of what I'm doing tonight.
Now, is it true, Jess, while you're sort of dealing with that beautiful message the morning of the race, and people have their routines and are set in their ways, is it true, Jess, that you and your dad were watching rugby league on a stream on the morning of your race?
Yeah, it's true. I was sitting here and just chilling out, and Dad was sitting out on the balcony just there watching Bulldogs versus the Dragons. So,
That's it.
yeah, he knew it was going to be a good day.
Because your dad's a Bulldogs nut, isn't he? Are you as well?
Yeah, no, Dad's been a Bulldog supporter for a long time now, and yeah, I think if I said I supported anyone else in our household, I'd probably be different. So,
Yeah, well, I'm a Dragon supporter, so the interview has to stop here right now. Hey, just finally, are you aware of what the rare air that you're in for women in this, your Australian women in this event, obviously, and also competing with the GOAT, with Faith Kipyegon, and how amazing she's been? Where to now for you, for Jessica Hull?
yeah, I think I didn't get a lot of sleep for the first day, so it's kind of hit me a bit more in the last like day or so, where I've like had a chance to kind of like sink in and be like, oh wow, what have I done? Like it's I'm pretty proud of like being the first Australian woman to medal in this event, but sort of to have followed Faith home in like her third Olympic gold was incredible, and I think she's been someone that's been such a supporter along the way, so it's really special. And I think yeah, I have a silver now, and the best thing about our sport is there's always another race, and in about 12 months' time we have another World Championships, and I want to run for gold now. Like, you know, it's kind of, I think a simple way to remotivate myself again is like, wow, I have this silver and it's a dream come true, but like there's a gold out there to try and grab in the future, and there's a couple more championships between now and the next Olympics, and yeah, I want to sort of see what I can do over the next 4 years. I want to be consistently in the medals.
Well, you've done yourself and you've done your nation proud. Jessica Hull, well done.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Lovely to talk to you. Coming up, our champ for the week. Stick around. Woohoo! Well done.
Well done.
Well done, Jess.